see what I like. Headlights, I've been whipping midnight through the city. I've been going through some things, trying to get my mind right. Push the bucket to the lip, push that bitch into the fence. Gotta get the full control, gotta get my mind right. Headlights, I've been whipping midnight through the city. I've been going through some things, trying to get my mind right. Push the bucket to the lip, push that bitch into the fence. Gotta get the full control, gotta get my mind right.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, man? Post game. Actually, my first one of the year. Haven't done a post game, but I felt today, the first defeat of the year, warranted a post game. It won't necessarily be a rant, but I just kind of want to get my thoughts out there on live. What's going on, everybody out there? I know the comment section before I jumped on, people had some stuff to say. Eastside Herald talking about how good Cooks is looking again, bro. I ain't got much to say to you except I wish you had as much energy for your own team, the Houston Texans, as you do for us. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I wish the Houston Texans were I wish the Houston Texans actually had more to offer than what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like you keep coming back for some reason. I really think you're a closet fan, but you know what I'm saying? Worry about your sorry ass Houston Texans. That's what I got to say to you. But the Cardinals, let's stay on topic. The Cardinals, they outplayed us, they outcoached us. They deserve to win. You know what I'm saying? And I have to eat crow. Um, because I thought this was a very winnable game for the Dallas Cowboys. In my scouting report, I really thought Dallas would come out here and this would be a game that they would dominate. Unfortunately, they had some injuries pregame, stuff that happened this week, late in the week, and they just weren't able to get it together. And that's not an excuse because I think the team that showed up today was good enough to win. You know what I'm saying? I think they were good enough to overcome whatever it was, and they just didn't. You know what I'm saying? They didn't for whatever reason. I think red zone has continued to be an issue. Hold on. Yeah, so I mean, I think that the red zone was a big issue. I think stopping the run early on in the game was a huge issue. I mean, it's we just have to. I, I it's not time to panic. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a real fan, you understand that the team is going to win and they're going to lose, right? For the most part, throughout a year, if you can continue to be good and impressive, or you can continue to win 3 out of 4 weeks, 4 out of 5 weeks, you're going to end up with a good record and you're going to end up being in the playoffs. So at this point, anyway, I think Dallas was going to be 2-1 anyway. I didn't expect it to be to the Cardinals, but weird things happen when you go to that stadium. They beaten us 7 out of the last 8 times. So when the team has owned you like the Cardinals have owned us, I mean, and you don't show up, you know, a lot of fans are gonna say that the officiating was weird, but the officiating was weird. But that's not why the Dallas Cowboys lost. They lost because Arizona wanted the game more, and it proved during this play and in the coaching. You know what I'm saying? I do think, as Lola is saying right now, I do think McCarthy got out coached in this game. His play calling was very, very conservative inside the red zone. It was very, very conservative inside the red zone. I felt that there were times that we could take shots on first down and we just didn't do it. They packed in the zone. Um, we tried to run it 2 times, and we tried throwing it. I just don't think that he's figured it out yet. Oh, damn, my bad. I didn't even know I was muted. My bad, y'all. My bad. But yeah, pretty much. We just in the red zone. We just didn't like McCarthy. What they did was they packed it in, and we just don't have the playmakers. We don't have Zeke Elliott. We need that. We were handing the ball off like we have it, and we just don't. All right, appreciate y'all, man. My bad. I said a lot of good stuff. I said when they're packing it in like that, like Arizona did, and other teams are going to do it. Sometimes you just got to give your playmakers a chance, and we didn't do that today. And there were certain instances too where we could have kicked the field goal, came back, let the defense stop them, and we cut the lead in half, and then we go up with the score, and we just didn't do it. You know, hats off to Arizona though. Hats off to Arizona. I'm not taking anything away from what Arizona did. They did everything they were supposed to do. When they got down there in the red zone, for the most part, they punched it in. They punched it in more than we did. And if you look at it, that's the difference in the game. That's what we ran the ball well. They ran the ball well. But when it was time to make plays, they made them. We didn't. You know what I'm saying? They made it. We didn't. So, but yeah, let's look at some of the comments out here. Let's look at some of the comments. Lola, this is an excellent comment right here. Defense did not have the same energy as last week. The defense let us down. They let us down big time today. They let us down because they're our tone setter. They're supposed to be what we hang our hat on. They're supposed to be our identity, and we got pumped throughout the game. They found a way to run on us. They ran for over 200 yards. And it's funny because Bart Scott said it last week that the Jets were going to do it. And I didn't think there was going to be a team out there that could run for 200 yards on us. And it happened today. And it had nothing to do with Trayvon Diggs. I don't care what any of you guys say. Trayvon Diggs was not gonna help them from punching us in the mouth in the run game. It just wasn't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gonna happen. Maybe in the passing game a little bit. We had some communication issues on the back end, and again, Dono was in there for the first time this year, so we had some guys that were playing that were out of. We just got to get in sync, man. That's all. We just got to get in sync. But absolutely right. The defense did not carry the same energy. They did not carry the same energy. Let's see. They talking about Dallas Cowboys got exposed tomorrow. I can already hear them. Maybe so. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing. We got to stop being afraid of running from criticism, bro. Like, we deserve to be criticized after today. We went out there and laid a damn egg against one of the worst football teams in the league to this short season. Does Arizona play hard every Sunday? Yes, they do. But when you lose a game like that, when everybody has you in their top 5 as one of the top teams, you deserve the criticism. You didn't show up. When you don't show up, you don't deserve to get praised. And ultimately, you don't deserve a mulligan. When you show time and time again that when you get to the divisional round, you can't get over the hump. You don't deserve a break. That if anything, I think that should be a reason why you come in and you play hard, and you play hard every time, because you're not good enough for you to just show up and win games. We're not. And the Arizona Cardinals proved that. They deserved every bit of this win today. We deserve all of the criticism. We got punked. We got out-coached. We got outplayed. They won. They played a really good, clean football game, and we did not. We did not play a clean football game. We didn't. So, I mean, the networks the networks are going to kill us tomorrow, and they should. Good. Because pissed off Dallas obviously plays better. Because Dallas is getting all the damn praises. They show up and show us that. They show up and show us that. Maybe y'all don't deserve no praises. Maybe they should piss y'all off every week. Good. I'm glad. Because I don't never want to see that again. I want to see what we just saw. See LVE getting his ass pummeled out there. Getting whooped. You see us getting whooped in the run game. You see Micah getting turned. You see our defensive linemen getting pushed back. We deserve every bit of criticism that we gonna get. Philly, y'all back to you. Absolutely right. We back to reality. You're right. But here's the thing: I'm no punk. I ain't gonna run from it. It's part of the game. It's part of it. Adversity. You're gonna lose games. You're gonna show up. You're gonna have bad games. But it's not what you do. It's not what you do when things are going good. It's what you do when things are going bad. How you gonna fix things? How you gonna find solutions? Right? That's what this team that's what this team is gonna have to do. They're gonna have to find solutions to things. Because today, what I saw, I didn't see the effort that I think it takes to be a championship team. I didn't see the effort today. Today, the effort, in my opinion, was piss poor. You can't coach effort, but for the things that we could, the effort wasn't bad throughout the whole time. Wasn't bad the whole time. But for the things we could control coach wise, I do think our coaches got out coached today. They definitely did. And we just got to go back to the drawing board. It happens. It's the NFL. Johnny Wood said, "LB, he got to go. This has to be his last year." I agree with that. I agree it has to be his last year, but they have to find a solution because him leaning out ain't the problem. Like we thought that him leaning out was gonna make him faster. Arizona just picked on his slow ass all day. He is slow. He's slow as dirt. He can't run. He can't run. He can't run. He can't shed blocks. If it's clean, he can make a play. But if it ain't, he ain't gonna run nobody down, and he ain't gonna run through no blocks to go make a play. It's not. He is. It's never. He's never gonna be that. It is what it is. A lot of people. LVE has his flashes, but he's never. He's always gonna be. He's always gonna be the guy that they target. It is what it is. This is embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. It happens. Sometimes it's a rite of passage. Sometimes you get whooped. It is what it is. Is Dak overrated? Maybe he is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Dak is overrated. You know what I'm saying? Like that play, I don't think Dak played bad. I think that he had a bad play at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I ain't gonna defend him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play well enough for us to win that game. You know what I'm saying? He did it. Did he play bad? No. But in a time where the defense is having an off day, all right, now it's time for you to become Dak that we think you are, top 10 Dak. And he wasn't top 10 Dak today. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? And rightfully so, the line was what it was. But you didn't have to throw that ball with three people in there like that. You didn't have to do that. Let's see. Is Dan Quinn in question now? He's only in question if he don't come up with solutions. You know, Dan Quinn last year, there were certain points where we needed a cornerback too, and it seemed like we didn't have an answer. And then when he came up with an answer in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, he was vindicated. So we got to give him a chance to come up with some answers. One bad performance, it don't mean it's gonna happen all year. But today was bad. It wasn't good today. Yeah, we have said all along that LVE was a liability. We definitely have said that. He is a liability in this defense. I mean, there's no denying that. He definitely is a liability in this defense. Let's see. Philly, I'm a stand-up guy. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. So Dak gave up 28 points and 255 rushing yards, one bad game. It was a bad performance. It was a team loss. So it wasn't on Dak. It wasn't all on Dak, but it wasn't all on Dak, but it all wasn't on the defense. We got down to the red zone, I think, 6 times, and we didn't bust a great. We got to the red zone a lot, and we didn't bust a great. Part of that goes on your quarterback. Mostly, I put it on the play calling. He didn't play. He wasn't throwing touchdowns down there in the red zone, so it was partly his fault too. It's partly his fault too. Chris B, thank you for the super chat, bro. Hey, DMV, since Mark's not here, What is your honest opinion of Dak? He's good, but not the most talented. He's got to do something this year to pay him, right? My honest opinion is this is a prove-it year for Dak. Put up or shut up. You know, I felt like that for a while. You guys see the Kobe Bryant picture right there, right? At one point, Kobe went through everything that Dak is going through right now. And I've said this before. You know what I'm saying? Hoodie Dak. Hoodie Dak needs to come out. Like Kobe coming out of court and dropping 40 Dak. You know what I'm saying? When Kobe got rid of Shaq, everybody had all this stuff to say. He's a selfish guy. He's this, he's that. He'll never win. He'll never win, without Shaq and all this type of stuff. He's just going to have to go out there and perform and do it. He's just going to have to do it. And if he can't, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But he's at that crossroads point now where, all right, bro, it's time to do something. My honest opinion is I think he's a good quarterback. But right now, it's like, all right, bro, what are we going to do? It's your show. I don't think he's bad, but I do think today he made one bad play. And that bad play, I don't think it necessarily cost us the game, but we got down there. It's not just that one bad play. We got down in the red zone, and we couldn't do nothing with it. And as a leader of the offense, it always falls on you. It always falls on you. So there you go. The real answer is the red zone, bro. If we can't score in the red zone, we will not go to the Super Bowl. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. Miss Jackie. See, this is a miss, and I might even do a video on this. Our O-line was not terrible today. They were not terrible. Maybe some of the route concepts were terrible. We ran for a lot of yards today too. We were driving up and down the field. They weren't terrible when we was driving up and down the field. It was your coach and your quarterback. Mostly your coach, though. Mostly your coach, because there was nothing open downfield. How long y'all want the offensive line to block? 7-8 seconds? They blocked long enough. They gave Dak clean pockets. They helped push down the field. Tony Pollard ran for 120 yards today. How much more do we want from the offensive line that was makeshift? They weren't terrible. No, red zone was terrible. Red zone was god-awful. And I think a lot of it had to do with play calling. But I'm not going to go with that narrative that the O-line was bad today or terrible. They were not terrible today. They were not terrible. Quite frankly, I think they did a lot better than I thought they would do today. I thought they did better than what I thought they would. I think the tape is going to show it. Guys were not open. Guys were not open downfield. When guys aren't open downfield, I think Dak, for the most part, made the decisions that he could make when he did. There were a couple. I think in one in particular, there was a bad decision that he made. I think there was another one where it almost got picked off. But no, I'm not blaming that on the O-line. I'm definitely not. They're not one of the key things for me today. Our D-line was bad as far as stopping the rush. Our defense was bad. Our red zone play calling was bad. Those are the areas. The O-line is way, way back there. Way back there. Willie Wright said, oh, God, Dallas was 1-6 in the red zone today. Touchdown. Yeah. But if you go and look in the Jets game, it was something similar to that too. If you go in the Giants game, it was similar to that too. That's who we are. That's what our identity is. Like I was saying, we don't got Zeke Elliott no more. We miss him. We're running the ball like we still got him. Zeke was making some of those plays. He just was. He was. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tony Pollard, I kept hearing all these analytics. I think I was partially muted on this. I kept hearing all these analytics about how Tony Pollard is a better short yardage back and he has the yards per carry and this and that. Zeke was getting in the end zone. We don't got that no more. We got to figure something out. Hunter Lepke might be the answer. Hand him the ball and let's figure it out. You done tried everybody else. You done tried Tony. You done tried Rico. You done tried Deuce down there. Ain't none of them got in there. Hand that ball to 40 and see what the hell he can do down there. On first and second down, if that's what you want to do, hand him the rock and see if he can get us in there. What we got him for that? What do we have him for then? I get it, though. He's blocking. And that's fine. But we need to be able to punch the ball in the end zone. Or we need to be able to punch the ball in when we need to. And we don't have that. Obviously, 1 for 6, 2 for 6 last week, and whatever we were against the Giants, we obviously can't run the ball down there. We can't run the ball down there. For whatever reason, we can't run the ball. People can say whatever they want. We miss Zeke. We miss him. All right. Yeah, all right. If people, we don't miss Zeke. He's gone. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all. We ain't had this problem when Zeke was here. We didn't. We don't miss him. All right. We keep getting jammed in at the goal line. We keep getting jammed in down there. It wasn't happening when he was on the watch. I'm not saying that Zeke. All I'm saying is we need to figure out something because we don't have it no more. It was easier and people took it for granted. We don't got it no more. And it shows. Oh, okay, yeah. You saying we missing Zeke? Yeah, for sure. Chris B, got to beat the Patriots or might be in trouble. No, that's a long season, man. Like, we can't panic. It's one loss. It's a long season. The Bengals went, I think, what, 0-2 last year, 0-3 or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? With 17 games, it's a long season, guys. Like, it's going to be ups and downs. I would like to win that game, though. I would like to win that game. And I think that the mark of a good team, like I was saying at Mark's house, is to win three out of four. 3 out of 4. Next 4. You know what I'm saying? You try to take it and you slice it up into 4-game quarter. You know what I'm saying? It's a quarter. Win 3 out of 4. 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 That gets you at 12 wins at least. You know what I'm saying? So we beat the Patriots. Then you start the next quarter with the 49ers. And you see where you go there. But just attack the season in quarters. It's a long season. Nobody should be anybody peaking right now. That doesn't mean that you're going to be peaking later. You know, you want to continue to get better. I think today was a bad showing, but it might be some humble pie that we needed. Appreciate you, Chris B. Though I appreciate you. I'm starting to think defenders are reading Dak's looks. Seems like he's staring down his receivers. I think it's the concepts. I think they're simplified, and we asked for it to be simplified. And in that, it's also simplified for defenders to know where to be. So they just got to work on. They just got to work on mixing it up a little bit. They got to work on mixing it up a little bit. I think also today, Mike McCarthy called plays like he didn't trust the offensive line, and rightfully so, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It was a makeshift offensive line, so we didn't really go down the field as much. But the times that we did, we made plays. You know what I'm saying? Michael Gallup was making play after play today. Shout out to him. I thought he had a good game today. Welcome back, sir. Hopefully you can continue to be that Michael Gallup. If you can continue to be that Michael Gallup, you know what I'm saying? I think that we can be good going forward. We just got to. I felt like Michael Gallup played that well today that we should have taken some shots in the end zone with him. And I think that, they picked up a flag today. That should have been a better ball by the quarterback. Dak threw a better football there. That's a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Better football there. That's a touchdown. But also to Dak's credit, it just depends on the communication. Because if Gallup gets by him and doesn't fade as much to the back pylon as he did, then he doesn't have to come back in and catch that football. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Dak was expecting him to stack him right there, and he threw the ball where he thought he was going to be, and Gallup had already started fading. So sometimes we don't have the answers to those things, but I mean, I think sometimes we got to take shots when we have them, and we got to be educated about it. And you think about it, no real preseason guys are still getting their game legs and game stuff like that. So they'll figure it out. I have faith that they will. I'm not going to panic. Jackie said the Dolphins look for real. I mean, it's early. The Dolphins looked for real last year this early. And when injuries start setting in, you start realizing that the Dolphins are soft. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if that's the case. Look, here's the thing. People don't believe in us. Like, apparently we always look good in the regular season. and then we falter when we're supposed to falter. The Dolphins look good early on, and then they falter in the second half of the year. So we can't have it both ways. But I know that's not what you're saying, but national media ain't going to look at it that way. And again, though, we know what it is. So we shouldn't be complaining about it at this point. We already know what it is. Zeke had 12 or 13 TDA at 12. He had 12 last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Lepke could be an answer, but we don't know right now because we haven't tried it. We tried everything else. Yeah, we were better in the red zone with Kellen and McCarthy, but like I said, it's easy when you can hand the ball off to a back and he can get you in there. What's going on? What's up? How you doing? Yeah, this is good. Team was emotionally flat all day. Definitely overlooked Arizona. Yeah, when you overlook a team, you deserve to lose. That's what happened today. You know, I don't have my panties up. I said my panties. I don't have my I don't have my I don't even know if they call boxer briefs, but I don't have my I don't have my underwear up in the bunch. All right. I don't have my underwear up in the bunch about today. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's a long NFL season. I just hope they figure things out. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Just make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. We're close to 8,000. We're closing in on 8,000 members or subscribers. Sorry, we're closing in. So share the channel. I'm always gonna try and keep it real as much as I can. I'm never gonna be too high or never too low. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna show emotion though. I'm gonna show emotion, but it's always gonna be even keel. I'm always gonna keep it that way. Let me see where we're at right now. Give me 1 second, guys. We are at 7,974 subscribers. So we're about 26 away from 8,000. Pretty sure we'll hit that next week at some point. Tomorrow I'm gonna do, I do my morning videos. I'm gonna do my morning videos. I'll probably watch a little bit more of the game. But I'm definitely gonna do my morning video. Uh, Shoot, I'm the one that's got to eat crow. Maybe I'm the one, like I got to go back and look at my own receipts and the things that I said that looked foolish. The Cardinals went out there, they proved me wrong. They proved a lot of people wrong. Big ups to them. They whooped our butt. Now, what I will say is the Cardinal fans, they should stay where they at because they ain't believe they was going to win this game either. The reason I know that is when I was talking my trash, there was no Cardinal fans there. There was no Cardinal fans like really just coming at me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep y'all comments to yourselves because y'all ain't have enough gall to come at me for me to even have any receipts to use against y'all. Like I know that for a fact. But it is what it is. Uh I'm gonna head on out, guys. I've been on a little bit longer than I expected, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Make sure that you like this on the way out if you haven't already liked it. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the movement. I'm part of the new media. Uh, I promise that this year we're gonna do a lot more. It's gonna be a lot more of me, a lot more emotion, a lot more film work, a lot more groundwork. Um, this year is gonna be much different. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, man. Uh, that's it, man. I'm gonna head on out, man. Hey, oh, and go check out my guy. Hey, congrats to you, bro. Y'all put up 70 today. Dolphins over there looking good. I hope y'all don't fall flat second half of the year, but for the most part, y'all looking good right now, bro. We got a collab. I know we play this year at some point, so we definitely got to check in, bro. Hit me. You know where to find me. Congrats on your 1,000 subs. It's my guy right here. We played college ball together. My man CB. Yeah. So we definitely we got some memories and stuff like that. Hey, y'all go subscribe to my man. Hey, appreciate you. I will keep bringing the content. I'm gonna keep bringing it home, man. And I'm out, man. Peace.